And your only time working with Michael Jackson was with Janet on Scream.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what started the relationship. We ended up
Right.
doing a bunch of stuff on History, on the History
Right.
album after that.
Right. This was the
But
beginning.
but that was, yeah, that Scream was the beginning. And Michael said, you know, I just want to do this song. And it was interesting when we were trying to figure out what the track was going to be. I remember I had Janet come to town, and I just said, she said, what do you need me for? I said, just inspiration. I just need for you to just hang out. And I think we came up with probably 6 or 7 tracks that we thought might work. And I remember when we played the track that ended up becoming Scream, I remember Janet, there were 2 tracks she liked, and she said, I know he's going to pick this one. And I said, how do you know? She said, because I know my brother. And I said, okay, cool. So there was that track. The other track she liked was a track that ended up becoming Runaway.
Okay.
And she said, I hope he doesn't take that track because I want that one for me.
I want that
right?
one. Yeah.
So anyway, we go to New York. We play him all the tracks. He says, can I hear track 2 and track 5 again? And those were the 2 songs, right?
Wow.
And so we played the 2 songs back and forth. And then he said, okay, I think I'm going to go with this one, right? And it was Scream.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Janet was like,
Nice.
I knew you were going to pick that one. I knew you were going to pick that one. And obviously, the chance to work with them together. Now, so the funny thing, so my most impactful studio story ever, which I've probably told 1,000,000 times, but when we go to the studio, the idea, this is in New York, the idea is Michael's going to go in and sing his part, Janet's going to go in and sing her part, right?
Yeah.
So Michael comes into the studio and he's breaking all the studio rules. Like he's got jangly stuff and he's got hard shoes because you want everything to be quiet because the microphone's going to pick up everything, right?
Yeah.
And he comes in and he's just very calm and very quiet, which is kind of the way he is. He's very calm and quiet. And he just goes in, are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay. And we're like, you just go and put your headphones on, man. How's it sound? It sounds good. Just go ahead and run it. Let me try it. Okay, good. We press play and record. And he turns into the Tasmanian devil. He's spinning, he's dancing, he's whooping and hollering. And I'm looking at the engineer going, is that okay? Because the mic's picking all that up. And the engineer was like, yeah, he does that all the time. We're like, okay, cool. And he launches into the song. Tired of injustice, tired of the scheme. And we were like, there was an old, and this is old people, Maxell had these cassettes, right? And they had a commercial where the guy's sitting in the chair with the stuff blowing.
Yeah.
That's what that felt like, right? Literally when he got done, he sang the whole song start to finish, his part of it. And then it gets all calm and quiet and he goes, how was that? And we're like in shock. So we're picking our jaws up off the floor and we're like, yeah, Mike.
Because it was excellent.
Oh my
right?
God, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And so we're like, yeah, that was good, Mike. And he goes, you want me to try it again? Yeah, Mike, yeah, try it again. Janet comes between Terry and myself, and she just goes, I'll do my vocal in Minneapolis. She wanted no part in following that.
Yeah.
I'll do my vocal a different day in a different place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I remember Michael came in afterwards, and he did like 3 or 4 takes. We had everything we needed, right? And he comes in, he goes, okay, Jan, you ready? And she goes, yeah, Michael, I think I'm gonna do my vocal in Minneapolis. And when we did, and so then sibling rivalry, as we talked about a little earlier, we do the Janet vocal in Minneapolis. Janet kills it. We send him the vocal. He goes, wow, Janet vocals sound really good. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, that sounds really good. Where'd she do that vocal? We said Minneapolis. I'm coming to Minneapolis.